Welcome to Living a Champion Life, the podcast for those ready to take ownership of their health, their mindset, and their future. We're Stacey and Jesse Coleman, founders of Champion RX, a complete system for fitness, nutrition, and personal transformation designed to help you rise stronger, clearer, and more rooted in who you really are. This is about more than workouts or meal plans. It's about reclaiming your time, your strength, and your life from the inside out. Get ready to rise. This is Living a Champion Life. The second practice in the champion life cycle is detox. And we're not talking about drinking some weird green juice. Yes, we'll detox your nutrition at some point, and that's a great idea. But that's not what this is about. This is about making space for change to happen.
Right, because we only have so much space to give. And one of the biggest mistakes made right after that ambition from setting a good goal is to just plow on ahead and think just action, action, action. Now, we do want you to take action, and the success is dependent on you taking an action, but it's not always what you think. Sometimes the very first thing you need to do is to create space for the change you're looking for to take hold.
Right, like think of trying to fit in your workout time on an already overburdened schedule. If you don't make the space on your schedule to actually do it, you're a lot less likely to do it, and you're a lot more likely to burn out.
Mm-hmm. So to do that, we're broken it down into a couple of phases to make sure that you're creating that space for change to come in and making sure the changes you want can stick. And the first step is very straightforward in choosing and defining the things that matter most. Start there. What are the things that are in your life right now that is no compromise you're not getting rid of? You're going to make sure that those things stay a priority for you.
These are your priorities. Think your kids, your job, your whatever it is that's most important to you. I know when Jesse and I were in the mix of raising kids, and still to this day, one of our priorities was that we never wanted to miss a big event, a game, an award ceremony, a concert. And for some people that might seem like, oh, that's just too much to ask. But for us, that was important. And so you get to choose what your priorities are. I'm not here to tell you what is most important. Choose them, though, or they'll be defined for you.
It's a simple step, but absolutely powerfully important. Choose those top priorities. And the next step is to choose the things that can go, right? Let go of what's draining you. Choose one or two things that you already know are causing distraction, draining your emotional energy, pulling the joy out of how you want to live your life. Like define a couple of things that you know can go and have to go.
Right. When we may be thinking things like social media. When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you look at? Are you letting the world tell you what to think about and what to feel, or are you purposefully choosing that? Is it detoxing certain relationships where you need to set boundaries? And I'm not saying you have to cut anyone out of your life, but there might be relationships where you need to set certain boundaries if you need to focus your mental space on this goal. It may also be being able to say no to certain things. That if you're a person who just wants to help and you have a good heart and you want to help everybody, but you can't always say yes, sometimes you have to say, no, I can't do that because your goals are important too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and with like a nutrition, it might be choosing to eliminate certain foods that are trip up, and it may be with exercise and your body image. It may be working on eliminating a mindset that's holding you back.
Limiting belief.
Yeah, a limiting belief that's just holding you back. So we got to choose something that's got to go.
Right. And sometimes I'll even have clients, I'll be like, let's end this call and you got to go clean up your office because I can tell it's stressing you out. Sometimes it's your physical space that you actually have to clean up too. So detox, declutter, choose what's important and remove what you don't need anymore.
And in doing so, this is like the third part of detox is understanding that space creates a vacuum.
Once you've cleared it out,
Mm-hmm.
once I clear off this countertop, how quickly is it going to refill if I don't decide what its new purpose is?
Exactly. So being conscious of your choice, and this is where that map comes in useful. We're going to keep referring back to the map because if you have a great map, you already know what's going to start to fill that space. You set that intention yourself. And so you know that using that, you can make sure that that's what fills that space once you've created it.
Right. So taking that action to refill the space. So choose what's most important to you. What's going to stay no matter what. Choose what you can get rid of or clean up or declutter, and then fill that space as soon as you clear it with what you want, your new thing. Intention. Fill it with intention.
Right. So this is your take-home practice on this, is to do that to some degree. Write it down on a note paper. To those of you in our Champion RX program, jump onto Hey Coach, our AI coach bot, and work your way through a detox session. You can go through a deep dive where it's trained to help you navigate some of those things, whether it might be a limiting belief or an actual physical food choice or something that you know has got to go, and work your way through it.
So you could ask, hey coach, I'm ready to detox. What should I do?
Mhm. And it'll walk you right through it step by step.
Thanks for spending your time with us on Living a Champion Life. If today's episode moved you, challenged you, or reminded you of what's possible, take a moment to share it, subscribe, or leave a review. To go deeper into your own journey, join us inside Champion RX, our full system for rooted, sustainable transformation in fitness, nutrition, and mindset. Until next time, stay grounded, stay focused, and keep choosing the life you are meant to live. This is Living a Champion Life.